Sleep. Sleep is something that we all do. Yet, many of us take sleep for granted. If you think about it, from the beginning of your time and my time, we have gone to sleep. And in this video, I want to talk about some things you can do to improve your sleep and why sleep is crucial to your success as a student, crucial to your success as a parent, and crucial to yourself as an educator. I'm Kantis Simmons, and welcome to the Kantis Simmons Show. Hey, what's going on? I'm Kantis Simmons, and welcome to the Kantis Simmons Show. Hopefully you're having your best school year ever. Like always in every video down below, go ahead and put it in the chat box, put it in the comments. Go ahead and write, "This will be my best school year ever." Put it in the chat box. Go ahead and say it out of your mouth. Go ahead and declare it. This will be my best school year ever. In this video today, I want to talk about sleep. Yeah, sleep. Sleep is something that I've been doing from the beginning of time, and you've been doing from the beginning of time. And so many times, we don't realize how crucial sleep is. And I will talk to you about my sleep journey and some of the things that I've battled with and overcame, and some things that I'm doing to improve my quality of sleep. By the way, because you're here, I want to also give you access to two great resources. Just because you're here, I want to give you access to my best-selling book, Play Your A Game. And this book is all about how to stay focused, how to stay motivated, and get good grades in school. If you want access to that book, the link's down below, or go over to playyouragainbook.com. Or maybe you need a little help finding some money for college. Hey, go over to scholarshipsecretsbook.com. This book is all about how to locate land and lock down college funds. And that's just my way to say thank you for being here and watching this video. Of course, if you like this video, hey, subscribe to it, like it, share it with a friend. So let's talk about sleep. Let's talk about sleep. And so some years ago, I was at grandmama's house, right? And, grandmama's house, it might have been Thanksgiving holiday season. And, when you go to grandmother's house and the family is there and all the kids and the cousins, we may sleep in a room together. And so I fell asleep in the den with all of my other cousins. And so I went to sleep. I woke up and one of my cousins was like, "Man, somebody is blowing. Woo-wee, somebody's snoring hard." And so, in my family, we know the people in the household and the family that's like snores, right? They have a history for snoring. So, like, we knew my uncle snores, but he wasn't there that day. We knew that my aunt snores, but she was down in the other room. And so we're looking, in the cousin's room, like, who was that snoring? And it was like, it was coming from this side of the room. And I'm looking like I was on that side of the room. Then a few years later, I went to a conference with one of my mentors. And we shared a hotel room. And so me and my mentor shared a hotel room. And that morning when I woke up, I rolled over. I looked at my mentor. He was laying there in the bed. He had earbuds in his ear. He had some over-the-ear headphones he put over his ear. He had a hoodie on, right? Then he had his computer next to him, and it was playing like musical sounds. And then he woke up and looked at me. He was like, "Bruh, you need to get that fixed." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Man, you was blowing." So I had a few more situations like that. I remember even going to my sister's graduation and sharing a room with my mom and my dad, and they was just like, "Bruh, what's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I don't know," right? And so as I started doing research and going to the doctors, I had sleep apnea. So if you don't know, sleep apnea is where there's a a blockage of air to the body, and what happens is that you stop breathing multiple times per night. Anywhere from 30 to 74 times, like stop breathing 30 to 74 times in 1 hour. Now, if you know anybody that has sleep apnea, you understand just how challenging that can be to sleep around them, but also how deadly it can be and how unhealthy it can be for the physical body. So I started researching, doing different things, considering surgery, considering different apparatuses. And so my sleep journey has always been about how can I make sure that I don't die in my sleep. Now, if you know anybody that has sleep apnea, listen, I encourage you to continue to help them and support them in their sleep journey. Now, one of the things that I did for my sleep journey, I didn't get the surgery. I didn't do a CPAP machine. However, I did two major things. So I went to one of my doctors and my dentist, and she works with people in the area of sleep apnea, and created this really cool mouthpiece here. Really cool mouthpiece and surgical mouthpiece. And basically the way it works is that, I put the mouthpiece in at night, and the mouthpiece is sized specifically for my jaw and my teeth. And it positions my mouth in the perfect location so natural air can flow through without all of the traffic jam in the back where the flow of oxygen. So this has greatly improved my quality of sleep. But the second thing that I've done is that I've really doubled down over the last 16 months of consistent fitness activity. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time working on getting the fat off of my core, off of my fat neck, right? And I'm in the best shape of my life, running, sprinting, working out, and I'm still on that journey. And because of the consistent workout, hey, I've noticed that my sleeping is better. I've also noticed that I have a monitor on my cell phone that lets me know how many times I stop breathing at night, and it's gotten a whole lot better. All right, so that's part of why sleep is so important to me, because I don't want to die. I don't want to die in a hotel. I don't want to die because of dying in my sleep, but also the lack of oxygen over time impacts the brain and impacts the different organs. So this is why sleep has always been important to me. Maybe you didn't know that, but yeah, I'm overcoming sleep apnea and trying to get a great quality of sleep. So in this video, I'm going to give you some more things there that can help you where sleep is concerned. But there are three things that you can easily do to improve your quality of sleep. All right. Now, why is sleep like? What's like the benefits of sleep? As a student, it's going to help you with your brain function. Yeah, like sleep is like a power boost every single day. It's amazing as humans, we go to sleep naturally, right? Our body ends and then we have to improve our body, but sleep also improves our cognitive functions like our concentration, our memory. Sleep helps us with problem solving skills. You ever been in a situation where you really can't think, you really can't process, and it's like, oh my goodness, I'm sleepy. Yeah, it's so important, even when you're taking exams, right? Sleep helps the brain function. Not only that, but for our overall well-being. Oxygen, like I said before, oxygen is constantly flowing throughout the body. And think about what happens when oxygen is not getting to the places that it needs to, or to the organs that it needs to get to. It could impact your well-being, right? You can wake up stressed out. Teachers, you can be sleepy and want to go in and slap a kid. Or even as, parents and adults, maybe, your emotional stability is greatly impacted by a lack of sleep. So, sleep improves the brain. It improves the overall well-being of your everyday life. But not only that, Sleep improves your physical health, right? It boosts your immune system. It promotes growth. It causes you to improve your appetite and your weight. So there are many different benefits of sleep. Um, one thing that I've noticed, like even in school, by getting proper sleep, it's also helped me to increase my learning. You probably experienced this, right? Because of a lack of sleep, it's hard to read. It's hard to do your homework. A lot of times we go to school all day and we come home and then we jump right into doing more work, doing our homework. I encourage some people that when you come home after school, take a good nap. Yeah, rejuvenate yourself. Like you've been at school all day, 8, 9 hours. Come home, take a nap, and then get up and start doing your homework and doing all the things you need to do to study. That in itself will help improve your learning and improve your retention. Not only that, but sleep from the area of safety and alertness. One of the things my brother used to do, my brother had a habit of when we were kids, my mom and dad would drive around to put him to sleep as a baby, put him in a car, drive him around so he can go to sleep. Guess what? As he got older, even when he was sitting in the car as a passenger, he would fall asleep. And there were some times he would fall asleep while driving. Now, guess what? Maybe that's out of habit or coincidence, but guess what? Sleep, when you get a lot of great rest, it's going to cause you to stay safe on those highways. If you ever rode with somebody that fell asleep, hey, that's not cool, right? Because you're tired. So sleep's going to improve there. And of course, in your overall well-being. All right. So there are a lot of different benefits of sleep, but I want to give you 3 things that you can do immediately to improve your sleep. Okay. You ready? Here we go. Number 1, don't eat any food 3 hours or less before it's time to go to bed. Yeah. So if you're going to bed at 10 o'clock, don't eat past 7. If you're going to bed at 11 o'clock p.m., don't eat past 8. If you're going to bed at 9 o'clock, don't eat past 6. Here's the reason why. When you eat food, your body is trying to digest that food hours later. So if you eat food and go to sleep, guess what? Your body's going to be working to try to break that food down while you're asleep. And because of that, that's going to impact your quality of sleep. So number 1, 3 hours or less. Like don't eat food 3 hours or less. Okay. Number 2, don't drink anything 2 hours or less before you go to bed. Well, 2 hours or less, make sure you don't drink anything. Why? You've probably experienced it, right? You have to get up and go use the bathroom. But again, to get better sleep, just begin to take these things out so you can properly rest. And the third thing is don't work or don't spend time on the cell phone or a television at least 1 hour or less. Now, all of the blue light that comes from the television screen, that comes from a mobile device, all of that impacts your sleep. All right? And so even with that, I would even say that the fourth thing is at least 2 hours or less not working, not doing homework. Yeah. This is going to help you get better sleep, right? Eating 3 hours or less. Don't eat 3 hours or less, right? Don't drink 2 hours or less. Even in that same 2 hours, don't do work 2 hours or less. And within that 1 hour, hey, don't expose yourself to more blue light from the television, a mobile device, an iPad or tablet. Cut it all out. And now, when you go to sleep, some things that you can do is black out all of the light in the room. Now, have you ever noticed that when you sleep and your eyes are closed, it's black? And if you can black out the light in the room, maybe black curtains, or I have this sleep mask. And when I wear this sleep mask, it blacks out all of the light in the room. Now, when I'm asleep, my eyes are closed and everything is black. And if I'm sleeping, my eyes open, guess what? Everything is black. But it now helps me get better sleep. All right. Now, these are some really cool things that you can do to improve your sleep. Now, here's an advanced technique, and maybe I'll do a video on this later. I use something called mask tape, right? Mouth tape. And along with wearing my mouthpiece at night, I also have been studying something that is called mouth tape. And this is where I tape my mouth at night, and it forces me to breathe only through my nose. And if you look at the passage of air when you sleep, you normally have air coming in through the mouth and then air coming through the nose, and in the back there is when there's an intersection back there. But when I tape my mouth, it forces me to breathe through my nasal passage all night long. And I just started doing this probably the last 2 weeks. And let me just say, it's been really, really good. It's been really, really good. All right, mouth taping there. So there are a few things that I recommend there for helping you get better sleep. I want you to really start thinking about preparing for bed. Brushing your teeth, dental flossing, taking the time to make sure you don't eat 3 hours before you go to bed, not doing homework or working on a project 2 hours before to go to bed, not drinking 2 hours before to go to bed, not having on the television or a mobile device and all the blue light 1 hour before you go to bed. Sleep is so important. And I'm encouraging you, because you go to sleep every single day of your life, why not succeed in your sleep? Why not take your most prized possession, your body, and make sure it is at optimum performance by getting sleep? That's 8 hours of your day, 8, 7, 6 hours of your day to refuel. Listen, sleep is the key to success. And I want you to make sure that you take the time to focus on getting better sleep. Hey, I'm Kantis Simmons. Hey, if there's any way that I can help you, hey, let me know. Click this link, share this link, comment, let me know what you're doing to get better sleep. If I can help you with one of my books, hey, the link is down below. Less sleep for success. Remember this, there's only one game in life that counts, and that's your A game. Hey, I'll talk to you soon. Make sure you click these videos that are showing up here after this video. Bye-bye.